Steve here from Advanced Global MSP Coaching. The question before us today is how can you quickly search through which accounts in Autotask don't have a primary contact associated with them. So we're going to go through a simple exercise, export a list and be able to sort it and come up with the clients that don't have a primary contact assigned to it. We're in our demo database and I'm on the recommended technician dashboard where we have a widget here called Ready to Engage. That is all the tickets that the techs can engage on at will, and it's sorted by next SLA event due date. We have all the service calls when they're scheduled to directly engage with the customer, and it's sorted by next start date. And then over here, we have a widget of all the waiting status tickets, you know, the on hold and the waiting customer, waiting parts, waiting vendor, kind of moving them out of the way of the ready to engage widget, but close enough so it still stays on the radar of the technician, and it's sorted by last activity date. So these three widgets pretty much organize the tech's day. And here's a lot of other nice to know information like total tickets, overdue tickets, and team hours worked this week. Looks to me like there's really only one technician working. Is that what it looks like at your place? Anyway, we're going to get back to how do you search a CRM to find the accounts without an assigned primary contact. So I'm going to roll over what used to be the big A, the menu button, go to CRM. I'm going to go to account search. You will already notice that on my account bar here that I have already set it up with primary contact here, and I have moved the account name all the way to the end of the list so that I can run this in our database without embarrassing any of our contacts. So it's just simple setting up the column chooser so that primary contact is here. So I'm going to click search. Now it'd be really nice if we could search this sort this by primary contact, bring the empty ones to the top. As you can see, there are a few in here, but we're not that lucky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to export it. If this export button doesn't exist, that is a system administrative security level checkbox, whether you're allowed to export data or not. And you need to talk with your system administrator, or as somebody that I talked with last week said, hey, I don't have that export button. So I emailed the owner and said, they don't have an export button. Are we okay to give it to them? The owner properly said, we had a difference of opinion, and this is not anything you need to worry about anymore. Did the person move on to other opportunities? I don't know, but it was kind of inferred, if you know what I mean. So anyway, if you don't have it, ask gingerly is there. So now I've exported the list. I'm going to turn on filters on the first row. And I have filters here on the top. What I did was I went to the data and I right-clicked on the filter here and I said add to my quick access toolbar. That's what it put up there. I think you can do that with everything here, but I turn on Excel filters a lot. So now I'm in this filter. I can deselect everything, and I'm in the wrong column. So let me just cancel out of that. I know that's my first mistake today. You're laughing as hard as I am, aren't you? So I'm going to deselect everybody. And then I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. Typically, blanks is at the end. And I'm going to select blanks. So there are all the customers in our database that don't have a primary contact. In your database, keep the account name here. I just removed it so that we don't embarrass any of our customers. But you would want the account name here, and then you would have the account name. I wish it was a hyperlink. You just click, or I wish you could batch change and batch upload. There is a way to do that in the export import. It's a little risky. I don't do it often. I probably wouldn't do it for a primary contact but there would be a way to do it in the export-import batch, but I wouldn't use it for something this light. Here's a list of the customers. Just go in one by one and change that. If you have any other questions or anything else you want to know, just shoot me an email. I'm happy to help. That's Steve Buyze at agmspcoaching.com. Once again, SBUYZE at agmspcoaching.com. Thanks. Talk to you soon.